That is some Inception, chat. Whoa. That's a crazy view. We have a pretty crazy keyboard to build today. This is just, truly it's an experience, to be honest. So this is the Freya, which is just, I mean, the craziest case for a keyboard. And it's so heavy, by the way, that you've ever seen. I mean, look at that, dude. You kidding me? I mean, look at that packaging, bro. That shit is just crazy. It's an unboxing experience, you know. You get a whole like briefcase situation. Got like the locks and everything. So what's cool is there's like these drawers right here. And look, you get all this stuff in the drawer. So we'll kind of show you what all comes in here real quick. We'll do a little breakdown for you. So you get your stabilizer kit. Get some tools in a little goodie bag. Wuque logo. Our slider kit, which does also have like branding, and it's like these magnetic, very premium feeling packagings. You have your 4-key cluster. You can kind of see how it comes packaged. There's all the pieces that you'll need for that. You have your 5 macro keys. Have some screws. This right here, which is like your foam kit, if you will, which is also pretty cool. It opens like an accordion almost, kind of like style, like this. So we will be coming back to the foams here in a little while. Ooh. What are we working with, chat? Whoa. So I like that this doesn't fall. It like stops right there. That's actually kind of nice. We have some batteries. It does come with a cable, which I mean, you know, you can never really be mad at. You can use these to charge your phone, charge your camera. That's what I use these for, is to like charge my cameras. Little Allen wrenches, you know, can never go wrong with these. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes of today. So I did kind of build it before I went to Arizona because I needed to get pictures done and stuff like that. But this is like the most soft material, dude. Give me a blanket made out of this, please. Wuque, I'm putting in a special request for a blanket in this texture. I would love that. So we'll see how it sounds right now. It's built with no foams, 1.2 millimeter flex cut PCB, with like a half PC, half alu plate. Pretty crazy. We'll see how it sounds. We'll unbuild it and then build it with foam. So it comes in this like envelope. You see that? It's like a pillowcase. So now your keyboard is within here. So you can kind of slide it out like that. Oh my God. Isn't that pretty, dude? Anybody cover your eyes so I can wipe away the fingerprints real quick. So this is a fingerprint magnet. Here is a close-up on that weight right there. It's a very pretty weight. PVD, huge PVD. And the PVD also is like the back. You see that? There's your boy. This is a pretty hot angle of the board, in my opinion. And then this thing has a crazy side profile. And look at that side profile. I mean, is that unlike anything you've ever seen? Dang, dude. That is some Inception, chat. Whoa. That's a crazy view. Here's the front. Doesn't that look just insane? I'm an iPhone user, Mac user. They don't have the software out yet for this. These are some pretty early protos, so I can't use the screen. Is a little unfortunate, but I'm not mad. It still looks cool just here. But once they finalize everything before production, they will be sending me out the screen module to use, so that's great. Can't wait. In final production, this won't be an issue at all. Final production will have support for both Android and iPhone users, so we're good. Nobody's mad. Just happy that I got to check it out in the first place. Also, this magnet here is magnetic, so I imagine, you know, right now it comes right out, you know. But just like with their Iki keyboards, I imagine that they will release probably more of these guys in the future, which would be great. And this slider is very smooth. Really like the slider. I like the like shape of this as well. It's like very elegant. Makes me think of like a shield. You know, I never know how best to show off flex, but like kind of see it there. This board is insanely bouncy. Right now, also this does slide around a bit, but there's 2 pins on each side for alignment. These currently don't have rubber on them. I think that they said that there will be rubber on the pins for the final version to where it will be tighter fit and it won't be sliding around. It's not that big of an issue, but just something to note. I also used the stabs that they included, which were pre-lubed, which I've never seen that before. So I thought that was kind of neat to kind of see. And they're actually not too bad. So that's also pretty impressive. The sound test for right now, we have GMK Shoko. We have no foams. We're on a PC inner plate and an alu outer plate. 1.2 millimeter flex cut PCB with swag keys X HMX milky white switches. So let's go ahead and see how this sounds. Not too bad considering flex cuts. Whenever I first typed on it, I was actually a little bit surprised. It sounds pretty quiet and like polite, you could say. But like I said, this is 1.2 millimeter flex cut PCB, so it's kind of got like everything working against it, to be honest, and it doesn't sound too terrible. The right side of the spacebar could definitely use a little bit of adjusting, but I really just wanted to kind of test out these stabs and see how they sounded. And yeah, I was pretty surprised, to say the least. Now we can take it apart and put some foams in here. We have to flip it over, take off the feet, and then we can remove the internals. So that's the plan right now. So the feet are these kind of like little push-in feet, pretty nice. Always like to see that, to be honest. But it has this really unique mounting, guys. So you can kind of see it here. There's these springs. And what's interesting is you see there's these like gaskets around this. I thought that these gaskets were going to sit on the springs, but that's not the case. Like, this is where it sits, right? It's like right here. Let me find it. It's here. So the springs are here, right? And the gaskets are here, which is interesting. But I think what it is to prevent on the top and the bottom of the plate, those gaskets hit the case on the top and the bottom to prevent this from flexing down. Because, I mean, this board is, you can kind of see here, it's just rocking like crazy. So this whole piece, by the way, is that PVD piece. I mean, the whole thing. And this piece is heavy. I think this is a very polarizing design. I think you are either going to love it or hate it, to be honest. I'm one of the people who love it. So I'll give you guys a closer look here. You can kind of begin to see it. So there's this PC plate in the center with the alu outside. Isn't that kind of crazy? Let me give you a better look here. PC inner plate, alu outer plate. That's pretty bizarre, pretty wild. By the way, if you guys didn't know, there's a meetup in Texas in April, and I'm gonna be there. Kim's gonna be there. I'm sure Lydia's gonna be there. A lot of big content creators will be there. I want you to be there. So go check it out on Instagram and buy yourself a ticket. We're using the swag keys and HMX Milky Whites. These things are buttery smooth, man. They sound really, really nice. Ooh. You already know. You already know this is about to sound so good for no reason. Guys, I haven't typed on a PE foam board in a while. So I'm sorry for the reaction that you're about to experience. Truly. Here's the build. GMK Shoko on the icy blue Freya with the gold accents. Very beautiful side profile. Absolutely exquisite engineering. We are rocking GMK Shoko. Fully foamed up PE foam plate foam and PCB foam. PC inner plate, alu exterior plate, HMX and swag keys, milky white switches. So it's your sound test. I'm very excited. It just doesn't get old. Whoo. Damn. Goodness, gooey good. I like that. That's actually true. Listen, I have always said that I love me a fully foamed up build, dude. It's just such a specific sound that is so satisfying. Oh my god. That almost brings a tear to my eye how good that sounds, dude. I love it. I love it. 10 out of 10. This design definitely isn't going to be for everyone. I personally love it. I just like different stuff, but that's because I've got so many boards, right? Like I'm kind of like, okay, what's interesting about this? So this board ticks my boxes in terms of like being a good looker, curiosity type of thing. It's got everything. I just want like some gifs of some Genshin characters, please. This looks good and sounds good. Yeah, I think from my understanding, this is pretty much like a smartwatch almost. Like how it connects to your phone. It should also exist like whenever you plug it in, it should just work with like a time, date kind of thing, but you kind of have to have all that information filled in through an app. But the 1.2, like this board, even though it's got foam, still has flex. Good question. You know what? I think it is. Bro, that was weird. It's like I'm kissing myself. Y'all look at this shit. You ready? But yeah, the board is definitely kissable. Look at that side profile. You remember that? Beautiful. So yeah, have a good night. Love you guys. Thanks for the support. Peace. I'm getting in trouble. She said I'm too excited. And I'm gonna wake up the kiddo.